Welcome to the Cold Case Revival, a thrilling podcast that delves into unsolved mysteries, resurrecting forgotten cases from the shadows of the past. Join us as we uncover the truth, peel back the layers of time, and breathe life into the chilling tales that have confounded investigators for years. Prepare to embark on a journey of intrigue, suspense, and relentless pursuit of justice as we revive cold cases and shine a light on the forgotten victims.
Detective Sarah Anderson stood before a packed auditorium, the room filled with fellow law enforcement officers, community members, and the families of the victims whose cold cases she had revived. It was a moment of reflection, celebration, and gratitude, an opportunity to acknowledge the impact of her work and the resilience of those who had entrusted their stories to her. As Sarah scanned the room, she couldn't help but be moved by the faces staring back at her, faces filled with hope, gratitude, and a renewed sense of possibility. Each individual represented a life touched by the rekindling of justice, a life that had been given a voice in the darkness of the past. In her speech, Sarah spoke of the countless hours, the sleepless nights, and the unwavering dedication that had gone into each cold case she had revived. She shared stories of triumph, of families finding closure, and of communities coming together to heal the wounds left open for far too long. But Sarah also acknowledged the challenges, the setbacks, and the cases that remained unsolved. She spoke of the weight she carried as a detective, the responsibility to seek justice, and the toll it took on her own well-being. She emphasized the importance of not giving up, of standing united in the pursuit of truth, and of honoring the memory of those lost. As she concluded her speech, a standing ovation filled the room, a resounding recognition of the impact she had made. But Sarah knew that her work was not about personal accolades, it was about the legacy she had helped build, the legacy of resilience, compassion, and unwavering commitment to justice. In the years that followed, Sarah's influence continued to grow. She became a mentor to younger detectives, sharing her knowledge and experiences, instilling in them the importance of empathy, thoroughness, and never losing sight of the human stories behind the evidence. She also became an advocate for improving cold case investigations, pushing for increased resources, training, and collaboration between departments. Her efforts led to the creation of dedicated cold case units, staffed with skilled investigators who were committed to breathing life into forgotten stories. Sarah's legacy extended beyond her professional achievements. She became a symbol of hope for victims' families, a beacon of light in their darkest moments. They knew that she would listen, that she would fight for them, and that she would do everything in her power to uncover the truth. Years passed, and Sarah's impact continued to ripple through the community and the justice system. Cold cases that had once languished in forgotten filing cabinets were given new life, new leads emerged, and justice was served to those who had long been denied it. But Sarah's journey didn't end with her retirement. She remained a vocal advocate for cold case investigations, dedicating her time to speaking engagements, writing books, and raising public awareness about the importance of not forgetting the stories of the past. As she looked back on her career, Sarah knew that her greatest accomplishment was not the number of cases she had solved, but the lives she had touched, the healing she had facilitated, and the hope she had ignited. And so, the legacy of Detective Sarah Anderson, the cold case revivalist, lived on, a legacy of resilience, compassion, and unwavering dedication to seeking justice for the forgotten, reminding us all that even in the darkest corners, the truth can be unearthed, and the power of redemption can prevail. The sun cast a warm glow over the horizon as Detective Sarah Anderson stepped out of her home, her retirement now a reality. It had been a bittersweet decision to leave behind the career that had defined her for so long, but she knew it was time to embrace the next chapter of her life. As Sarah looked back on her years as a cold case detective, she couldn't help but feel a sense of fulfillment. She had dedicated herself to bringing justice to the forgotten, to giving a voice to the voiceless. The memories of the cases she had solved, the lives she had impacted, and the healing she had witnessed would forever be etched in her heart. But retirement didn't mean an end to her passion for justice. Sarah had decided to devote her time and expertise to advocating for policy changes in the criminal justice system. She knew that there were systemic flaws that needed to be addressed, and she was determined to be a catalyst for change. Through speaking engagements, writing op-eds, and collaborating with organizations focused on criminal justice reform, Sarah aimed to shed light on the importance of prioritizing cold cases, improving forensic technologies, and providing support for families of victims. In addition to her advocacy work, Sarah found solace in mentoring aspiring detectives. She shared her knowledge, experiences, and the lessons she had learned throughout her career. She wanted to inspire the next generation of investigators to carry the torch, to continue seeking justice for those whose stories had been forgotten. Outside of her professional endeavors, Sarah indulged in her passions, photography and writing. She traveled to remote locations, capturing the beauty of nature through her lens, and she poured her experiences and insights into the pages of a memoir, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of never giving up. But amidst the new beginnings, Sarah also made time for herself, to reconnect with loved ones, to find peace in the simple joys of life, and to heal from the emotional toll of her career. She savored moments spent with family and friends, embracing the newfound freedom retirement brought. As the years passed, Sarah's impact continued to resonate within the criminal justice system. Policy changes were enacted, resources were allocated to cold case units, and the stories of the forgotten were given renewed attention. Sarah's relentless pursuit of justice had left an indelible mark. In her quieter moments, Sarah often reflected on the countless lives she had touched, the faces she had seen, and the families she had walked alongside on their journey to closure. It was these memories that fueled her determination to keep pushing for change, to keep fighting for justice, long after her retirement. And so, as Sarah embarked on this new chapter of her life, she did so with gratitude, resilience, and a renewed sense of purpose. She knew that her work was not yet done, that there were still stories waiting to be revived, and she was ready to continue making a difference in whatever way she could. With a smile on her face and a fire in her heart, Detective Sarah Anderson, now retired but forever dedicated to the pursuit of justice, stepped forward into the unknown, ready to embrace the endless possibilities of this new beginning.
And there you have it, another chapter in the ongoing saga of the cold case revival. We hope this podcast has left you captivated, questioning, and yearning for resolution. Our mission is to rekindle the flame of justice for those whose voices were silenced, to inspire renewed interest in forgotten cases, and to foster a sense of community dedicated to uncovering the truth. Join us again next time as we continue to exhume the secrets buried in the past, and remember, the truth never stays buried forever. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of those affected by these haunting cold cases.